That is not a friend.
Not-
And then to be nonchalant about it, like
she's making it a big deal. Like, that's crazy.
yeah, that's
No.
insane for her friend to think like that. And those other friends that are like, oh, just forgive her. Yeah, go fuck yourself. That's my job, dude. What do you mean? That's how I make money. Are you
livelihood.
paying for my kid?
Yeah, for real.
Are you paying for the schooling? Are you paying for food? No? So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, baby, those towels. Oh my.
Here we go. Okay. All right. This is a bad fold.
This is a terrible.
No. Is this a bad fold?
That is-
Comment down below. Let me know. Is this a bad fold?
Such a terrible fold. Okay.
Okay, this one is a terrible fold.
No,
I'm not gonna
literally
lie.
like night and day. Look at this. Because you haven't seen this on my head.
Oh my god. I can't do anything right. What's up, you dirty boys and girls? You know why you're dirty? Tell them, babe. Because they didn't do their laundry. And they need to do their laundry because today is laundry day. It is, I don't know what day it is, but it is laundry day. Speaking of dirty little girls and boys, this is Lady. Ladies come to join us again. If this doesn't get views, what will? Come on now. What a cutie. A cutie patootie.
And then Nala's back there.
Yep. You're just gonna see the pets. You're never gonna see the kids because we record at night. Because them kids are crazy.
They're not. We have really good kids. We really do.
Yeah, we actually do. But they're
kids.
Luna's been a little crazy, like a lot crazy though.
Oh,
She just has an attitude. So if you don't know, my lovely fiance here is Colombian, spicy Latina, and I'm Filipino. But we're good-natured people, but very hot-headed. Some people.
I don't know. I just know your family, and you guys are like.
Yeah, when I say people, I kind of meant just my direct family. And we live in the area.
You guys are not hot-headed. You guys are emotionless, like straight up, your problem type of people.
Go ahead. I'm gonna send this clip to my sisters.
Send it.
I will. I'm gonna send it to my mom. And she'd be like, "Oh, I'll show you emotionless," and then that's it.
Yeah. Literally.
Okay.
Like, okay, EJ.
Whatever. I'm excited. They're coming back, so it's gonna be great because I could eat good food again, and I don't have to cook as much. Well, they're not even gonna be here that much, so
No, they're not.
I don't think there's gonna be much cooking because they're cruisers. Apparently, when you get to a certain age, you just go on cruises. That's what you do.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. Yeah. I mean, can you blame them? Would you
no,
like to go
absolutely.
cruising when you're older?
Yeah, I think that it's just such an easy way of
Getting away.
Yeah, and they can like go back to their room and just chill. And one of them can be at the casino because that's literally what they want to do.
It's exactly what they're gonna do.
It's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get the casino rave. I don't get that casino life.
You just have to be a degenerate, and you'll understand.
So
but
your
you're
mom's
not
a degenerate.
A gambling degenerate. My mom, not so much. My dad is a degenerate when it comes to gambling. So is my brother.
So
it's like an Asian thing
family.
too. No, I don't gamble.
Because I don't like you going to. Well, I don't care. If
you don't care if I go. What? Just yeah. I mean, maybe if I had more money, is that a thing? But if I go to the casino and bet money, I can make more money.
I don't know if that's how it works.
And today's sponsor is by Steak. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't gamble. I don't even like sports betting. I did it like one time because they had like a free $50 bet free. It's just too funny.
Come on, Zazie. Nala, come on.
Show your faces.
Come on, Zazie.
There's one.
Hi, Zaz.
He'll always see this one. He scratches at her door, but he just wants to leave right after.
Literally.
So.
He just wants the access, like the in and out. Like he wants to be able to roam and do what he wants. But I can't take it. Oh, gosh, so furry.
Yeah, you'd think you actually didn't like your pets too much.
I love my pets.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't have to do that.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay.
Literally.
It's our fault. We need to brush him a little bit.
And he doesn't let you like really caress him.
As he's letting you. He's literally letting you. This never happens either. That's so funny. Okay, his tooth is out.
Starts like,
get off me, lady.
Yeah.
The lady gets jealous.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean you. Okay, so again,
there's fur everywhere. In my mouth.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. So let's get to laundry, because we have 4 baskets today. You'd think that we do these videos every week, that we'd have laundry on top, we'd be on top of laundry, but no.
No, I think that we are. It's just like you go through clothes like crazy.
Okay.
Like realistically, when we do our laundry, at least 75% of it is you. It's so insane. I don't get it.
Explain to me what you don't get. One outfit a day.
Because, for example, these shorts, well, you didn't wear these shorts, but like the shorts you wore.
I did wear the short.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, would you throw those in the basket?
No, I worked in them. I worked in them and I worked out in them. I would throw them away. Yeah, put them in the dirty clothes. Oh.
Okay.
So, okay.
Pants don't have to be washed that frequently.
I don't wear pants.
Whatever, shorts and stuff.
This is dirty. I worked out in them.
Yeah, but like, did you even sweat?
Let me tell you who's clean and who's dirty in this house.
No. Like, I am clean. Who cleans? Everything is clean because of me.
No, yes, that's.
But like, I also am just being realistic. Pants don't have these sweats.
Pants don't.
I can wear them like 10 times before I.
But you don't go to the gym
them.
in those. You don't wear those to the gym.
I mean, true. But still, like you.
Like,
barely,
would you wear? You
barely caught a sweat today. How do
you know I could barely caught a sweat today?
The leggings I wore today to the gym, they're back in there.
That's gross.
No, it's not. I didn't even sweat.
Okay, but these are like, look, they're dirty, and they have holes too. That's pretty cool. It's like a Kanye West style.
So
That's so dope. This side has holes too. That's awesome.
Embarrassing. It's all the freaking soft.
Dude, Kanye made a whole line regarding holes, so I don't want to hear it. Yeezys. Anyway, let's get to laundry. 4 baskets. You do too much. You use too much laundry, so I'm out of here. Are you starting or am I starting?
Okay, I do love you, but you need to scoot your boots.
All right, lady, you gonna join in the laundry again? Lady's like, where am I supposed to sleep if all this laundry is here? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's never ending.
I would think we have like 10 people living in this house.
Guys, in the comments below, let me know if you face. I don't even want to bring it up. You're just gonna get angry.
What is it? We might as well know.
I don't want to.
What?
It's gonna spark a whole controversy, and I just don't want to.
What is it? If you face what?
If you face your hangers.
Oh my god.
Like, it has to be one way. I don't understand this.
Every girl.
Oh, okay. You know what? No, actually, I understand the hangers because it makes more sense.
Facing the clothes the same direction.
Yeah,
yes.
Facing the clothes in the same direction. Comment below if you guys have to do that. I don't understand why this is a thing, but it is. Like, you can't tell what clothes is what clothes. I don't understand.
It's not about that. It's just about having everything in order, like orderly. Like, that's why my clothes, it's all color coordinated. Yours is like as messy as it gets.
It's not messy. It's just all over. It's just
all over the
colors.
place. There you go.
No, it's just different colors.
All over the place. You just said it.
No. So the first story actually comes from relationship advice, which ended up being cross-posted over to Am I the Devil? So I, 30 male, overheard my girlfriend, 29 female, fucking herself with her dildo.
Oh, wow.
How do I go about bringing this up to her without making her feel embarrassed? Now, this is a bit of a NSFW, which means not safe for work, NSFW post. So, yeah. Do I bring it up or sweep it under the rug? So we have cameras throughout our place with audio. I had to leave for work early this day. He's already cracking up.
We have our place with audio. Oh my god, I can't imagine the sounds.
Yeah. I had to leave to work early this day. Her not until later this afternoon. Some time has passed and I noticed that it is getting close to the time where she normally gets ready to leave. So I go and check the cameras and I notice that one of our bedroom is dark. So I check the replay and notice that she moves it purposely. No, I don't know if she thinks that they don't record sound, but I heard the whole thing. And I must say, it did turn me on quite a bit to hear her moan and scream and have the big O. But here's the kicker. Almost every night, I'm practically begging for sex for her touch. And last night was one of those particular nights. My love language is touch. If I feel your touch, I feel your love. I almost need her touch. She obviously knows this is this as we've been together for just about 15 years. As with a lot of relationships, sex in the beginning is amazing and it slowly declines. I wouldn't say we're at a dead bedroom. Maybe we're just going through a midlife crisis in the bedroom right now. I don't know. But this last night, I was up almost all night, just almost fiending for her touch and for her lust, and she keeps turning me down and turning me down all night. I am not mad at her for one bit for using her dildo. That's what she has it for. It's amazing that when she uses it, it's almost as sexy as when I'm fucking her. It's a little vulgar. It just kind of makes me feel like I'm not good enough in a way, or not enough value. Being that it wasn't too long ago that she was telling me that she didn't want to be together and that she wanted to go on a break.
Oh.
Personally, I don't believe in breaks. I feel like girls or people in general only want breaks for one reason, and I know that's not the case, but that's just my belief on it, and she's aware of that. She stated that she wasn't talking to anybody, blah, blah, blah. Lo and behold, I pulled up to both of them one night when she just got done telling me that she's at work with a customer. Me being the type of guy I am, I was willing to put that shit aside and move on because I wanted to save the relationship. At first, she wouldn't give in. She kept telling me no, that I needed to leave so we can take a break and so that she doesn't end up hating me in the long run.
What? Why?
Why what? She wants to break up with him.
Yeah.
She wants a break.
Okay.
And he's like, nope. She's like, okay. Yeah, she needed to leave. At first, she wouldn't give in. She kept telling me no, that I needed to leave so we can take a break and so that she doesn't end up hating me in the long run. Well, after some time passes, she did come around to say that she apologized and she was sorry and she regrets it. She understands why I was sad and all that good stuff, and that she was willing to give me 100% of her so we can make this work. Now, I do believe her because, 15 years is a long time. You start to read somebody after some time, so I knew she was serious, but a small percentage of me had some doubt, and I believe this is why I feel I am not a value when it comes to that. I just realized how much I wrote and I never got to the point. But basically, my point is, I don't know if I should say anything about it because I absolutely don't want her to feel like she can't do it because she could do it anytime she wants. She's talking about the dildo. I have no problem. I love that shit. But at the same time, I really wanted to tell her how it makes me feel, and I don't think I can be okay with that. I pretty much shot my shot almost all night long for some, and she just would shoot me down. I would appreciate any and all advice from both sides, male or female, cheater or cheated. How did you handle it? What did they do to convince you? How did you put it in the back burner?
Okay.
So,
what do the comments say?
give me your take.
She's in the relationship because it's been such a long time, but I think she's not attracted to him anymore.
Yep.
And she's keeping it. She's in it because, she probably does love him, but I feel like love, you have to, you can love someone, but you also have to be sexually attracted to a person, because if not, it's like,
why?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going through this. So I'm gonna read the comment from Icy Celery 3696.
I wish I see celery because I don't like celery.
I don't like icy celery. I like hot celery. Hot? That's disgusting. I like cold celery.
You're gross.
Anyway, she's told you repeatedly that she doesn't want to be with you and wants space from you. That's why she doesn't want to have sex with you.
Yep.
You also said that you were awake all night trying to convince her to have sex with you. Besides that, being not okay to do someone in the slightest is a surefire way to turn someone off.
You're trying too hard.
Trying too hard. You're desperate. And she's not attracted to you. That's just what it is.
Poor guy.
Yeah, well, no, actually, poor her. She's an asshole too. I think everyone's an asshole in this story. Number one,
why is he an asshole?
Why the fuck do you have cameras in bedrooms? Number one, that's creepy as
security. But she knows
security. If you're security, you
but she
point
knows
it out.
That. She's aware
weird.
Of that.
It's still weird. This guy is not letting her break up with her. Not letting her break up with him. This guy's a cuck. You know what a cuck is?
No.
Welcome to Urban Dictionary. You're about to learn. A cuck is when, I guess, a girl or a guy likes watching their partner have sex with another person.
Baby,
in the
no.
same room.
Ew.
That's a cuck.
That is so no.
That is ill?
No,
That's a
like
thing.
what okay, but what makes you think that he's that?
He's a cuck. Alright. So, this is not an am I the asshole or anything
By the way,
like that.
I folded at least so far, I folded 4 of my things. Everything else has been his.
Well,
Just to justify what I said earlier.
So, everyone thinks this guy is a fucking creep. Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
I'll read another.
Does he do an
comment.
update?
No, there's no update. But he is on this thread. He is like responding to people. Sounds like he's just trying to justify. Anyway, so he says, so many questions. Why do you have a camera in your bedroom? Why would you ever call someone out for masturbating in private in their own bedroom?
It's not that.
Why aren't you letting this woman break up with you, as she has already repeatedly requested? It's dead. Just leave.
Poor guy. That's not. Oh, see, I have so much sympathy for people. I don't see it that way. I just see a guy that unfortunately is madly in love with a girl he fell in love with 15 years ago. He sees like the potential. Obviously, I feel like if somebody is repeatedly telling you like, dude, I don't no longer want to be with you, then yeah, like have the confidence to say like, you know what, like I'm better than this.
Yeah.
And walk away.
Zero confidence.
But if she came back and said, you know what, yeah, I'm so sorry, like I want to try this, then like I feel like he has all the right to believe her.
Yeah.
And so I don't disagree with the fact that like I don't see it as him calling her out for masturbating. I see him more as like what he's trying to say, like, please do it. It's sexy. I love it. But like, why aren't you doing it with me?
Yeah. She's not attracted to him.
Yeah, so essentially that's what the answer is. It's not, she's no longer attracted. That's it. Okay. And honestly, she could just be staying for a different motive.
Ooh,
like, in her
his money.
We don't know, but
true, could be. So. But she don't want to have sex with him. He's a sugar daddy essentially.
So, am I the asshole for ending my friendship with my best friend after finding out she got me fired by spreading rumors that I had an affair with my boss? So I, 29 female, recently ended my 10-year friendship with my best friend, Lily, 30 female. We've been close since high school, and honestly, I thought she was like a sister to me. We went through so much together, and I never thought she'd be the reason my life went off the rails. Last year, I lost my job. I worked in marketing at this great company and had what I thought was a good professional relationship with my boss, Mike. Out of nowhere, rumors started circulating that I was having an affair with him. At first, I thought it was just a stupid gossip. Then it got serious. HR got involved, and after a lot of back and forth, I ended up getting fired for workplace misconduct. I was totally blindsided because the rumors weren't true at all, and I had no idea where they even got started. Losing my job was a nightmare. I'm a single mom, so the pressure to keep things stable already was huge. Me and Lily were out with some mutual friends, just having drinks and catching up. Out of nowhere, Lily casually mentions that she was the one who started the rumor. She was laughing, saying she didn't mean for it to go that far, and she was just venting because she felt like I was spending more time at work with Mike than with her.
Oh my.
She actually tried to make a joke out of it, saying, I didn't think HR would take it so seriously. I was shocked. Like, I didn't even know what to say, shocked. I couldn't believe my best friend, who watched me struggle after losing my job, was the one who put me in that situation in the first place. I asked her how she could do that, and she just brushed it off, saying it wasn't meant to be a big deal. She didn't even apologize properly. It was more like she was annoyed I was making a big deal out of it. That was the last straw for me. I told her I couldn't be friends with her anymore after that, and that I needed time to process everything. She was shocked. Like, she actually couldn't believe I was cutting her out of my life. She kept saying I was overreacting, that I shouldn't throw away 10 years of friendship over one mistake. Since then, she's been calling, texting, doing anything possible to try to guilt trip me into forgiving her. Some of our mutual friends think I should just forgive her and move on, but I can't. I feel so betrayed, and I just don't think I can trust her again. Now I'm wondering, am I the asshole for ending a decade-long relationship over this? maybe I am overreacting, but I feel like if I let this slide, I'm saying it's okay for someone to totally screw up my life like that. So, am I the asshole? No.
No, definitely not.
Absolutely not. The fact that she thinks that it was just okay to do that.
Career ending makes her look bad in front of all those people, which pretty much means that she burnt her bridge. Her friend burnt her bridge into whatever career. I don't know what kind of career it is. Doesn't really matter. It's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Nope.
That is not a friend. And then to be nonchalant about it, like
she's making it a big deal. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane for her friend to think like that. And those other friends that are like, oh, just forgive her. Yeah, go fuck yourself. That's my job, dude. What do you mean? That's how I make money. Are you paying for my kid?
Yeah, for real.
Are you paying for the schooling? Are you paying for food? No? So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's insane.
I can't imagine what type of person she must be.
Her friend, yeah. I can't believe she hasn't seen that, like, a red flag from her over 10 years.
That's kind of what I was thinking when I was first reading it. I was like, damn, this is like a major red flag.
So, next story. Am I the asshole for leaving an honest review on my friend's debut novel? I don't want anyone to be able to find the novel, so I will try to be vague. All I will say regarding the novel's details is that I primarily read high fantasy and sci-fi, while my friend's novel is a romance. I'm also reading an ARC. Do you know what an ARC is?
No idea.
Me neither. So, it's Related Complex, American Red Cross, a part of Circumference. I'm trying to look up what this means. Give me 1 second. Because I think she mentions it a couple times. Oh, that's right. So, for those who don't know, such as we, Advanced Reader Copies. ARC is Advanced Reader Copies. They are complimentary copies of books given to potential book reviewers and bloggers to help generate buzz and honest reviews. So, I am also reading an ARC as the novel has not been released yet. I'm going to call my author friend Anne. So, I, 25 female, am part of an online reading writing group of about 30 people. One of the members who has become a friend of mine is Anne, 26 female. She is the only member that lives near me and we meet for coffee sometimes. We share book recommendations, writing tips, etc., etc. Even though we aren't interested in reading or writing the same genres most of the time, we get along pretty well. Anne has been working on her debut novel for the past couple of years and is finally getting published. She is very excited, to say the least, and got ARCs 2 months ago to give to friends and family. She even has had one sent to an author whose name is pretty popular right now, and said that it was her writing that inspired this novel. I honestly didn't expect to get an ARC. I felt that there was no way to politely...
Colleen Hoover.
Is she who's popular right now?
Yeah.
But how do you know what kind of...
Romance.
Oh, Colleen Hoover.
Yeah.
You think she read it?
I have the book right there.
Did you finish it?
No.
I finished the book recently.
Which one?
I don't know. It's like a sex book, I think. Iron
That's
Flame.
very popular right
It's
now.
a sex book. I didn't read it. It was it was an audio, but still I read it, which is pretty cool of me.
Sure. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you impressed? Are you turned on?
Not at all.
Okay. She is very excited, to say the least, and got 2 ARCs 2 months ago to give to her friends and family. She even had sent one to an author whose name is pretty popular right now and said that it was her writing that inspired this novel. I honestly didn't expect to get an ARC. I felt that there was no way to politely turn her down, seeing as we were friends, so I took the book. And put a card in my ARC, and assuming everyone else's, asking that I visit the Goodreads page for her book, leave an honest review, and promote her book on her socials. After I finally read it, I went to Goodreads, found the page for her book, and started typing. I gave her 3 stars.
Oh, scandalous.
And I said that while I wasn't the target audience, it was a sweet story that fans of the genre would love, and it could just use a bit of tweaking. The day after I posted the review, I woke up to missed calls and texts from Anne. They ranged from angry to sad, all asking why I could do this to her. I called her up and asked her what's going on, and she immediately launched into a rant about how I'm a terrible friend and a terrible fellow author to leave such poor review on her book, and asked if I was trying to hurt her career. I told her I wasn't trying to hurt her career, and that she asked for an honest review, so I left an honest review. She continued to berate me, and I was so tired and caught off guard that I just hung up on her. This happened last Wednesday. Yesterday, I got back in touch with her to have a calm adult conversation about it, but it didn't take long for her to get angry again and demand what I didn't like about her book. I told her that it just wasn't the kind of thing I was into, and that she knew that when she gave me the ARC. She got angrier and yelled at me that it doesn't matter, and that as a fellow friend and an author, you should have left me a 5-star review. What you did was so shitty and backhanded that you're a major asshole, especially since it's my first. She told the group we're in, leaving the entire thing in upheaval and everyone was divided. Was I the asshole? Tricky, tricky.
She was honest.
She was
and
honest.
That's fine, obviously. But I just don't know what she expected out of leaving that review.
Right.
You know, like, you can't be that blindsided to not think that you weren't going to hear something about it.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah. Especially as your friend.
Exactly.
She is the asshole, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think she's the asshole. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with being honest. There is not, but I feel like certain things just don't need to be repeated, or certain things don't need to be said. There's better things left unsaid.
Yeah, there's things better left unsaid.
Yeah, and so in this case, I feel like this was one of them. Like, yeah, like fine, she's not the target audience, but like.
I think the important thing to remember, which is I'm 75% she's the asshole, 25% not, because her friend literally leave an honest review. And depending on what side you're coming from as a critic, or maybe you're just like how scientists kind of read each other's work and proofread it. But that's something you give notes to them directly. You know what I mean?
That's what I was just gonna say. I was like, this is something that she could have just gone to her directly about. Yes. Instead of publicizing it on the media, on the
website. Yeah.
Like,
and this is her very first book.
Yeah.
So,
and it was, I can't imagine it was probably like her first review.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. But 25% why I don't think she's the asshole is because she asked for an honest review. 75% because that's your friend. It's her very first book. Give her the review of 5 stars. And give her your notes. Yes. Give her your notes. You don't have to publicize that.
Nope.
She doesn't seem like very close friends, but still, even like let's just say like a business. Yeah. And one of my friends come in business, if it was fine. But
she could have she could have just rated it, not even leave like an actual like review, just like rated it, and then move forward, and then spoken to her, and that's it.
Yep. Exactly. And if you had whatever she said is like, she said it could use some tweaks. Remove that, give her the 5 stars, send the tweaks over to her. It's just crazy. Reddit agrees. Everyone's an asshole. Or sorry, not everyone's an asshole, but everyone says she's the asshole. Ooh. You just needed to leave a good review on your friend's book. All you had to do was give a high star rating and leave a comment along the lines of a good read. That's it. And if you were this interested in the genre, don't write a review at all. Don't agree to review it. It would have totally wrecked her overall star rating, especially for a new release. God, I hope none of my friends would be this shockingly unaware.
Okay, next story. So this one is from also Am I the Asshole? So it's, am I the asshole for kicking my parents out and saying this is why I was so fucked up as a kid? So throwaway and phone is how it starts. I had my parents over for dinner this weekend, 60s. And after my daughter, 10, asked if she could play us a song she's been practicing on the keyboard, she gets lessons. It wasn't perfect, few missed notes, a couple pauses, but she did really well. She looked up at the end, massive smile, and I started clapping, and my parents started fucking laughing. Not just a little chuckle, a massive fucking belly laugh. Them both. My mom asked if it was her first time playing it, and my dad said it had to have been. A dog could have played better. It was like my daughter was shrinking on spot, and she looked down and said, no, I've had 2 lessons, but doing it with 2 hands is hard. And they just laughed even fucking louder. I just stood up, took their cups, and said, leave now. My mom tried to say how they hadn't finished their drinks, they wanted to hear another song, etc., and said, get your stuff and get the fuck out of my house right now. My dad started doing this huffing thing he does when someone dares to speak up to him, and my mom said there was no need to be like this, that I can't protect her all the time and that she's preparing my daughter for the real world. I said, it's not teaching the real world. They're just nasty little bullies picking on children and shit. Like this is why I was so fucked up as a kid. Now leave. They got their stuff and left. I sat with my daughter and explained how proud I was of her and how well she was doing. To ignore them. They just were being cruel because they don't know any other way to be, and asked if she could please play it again, which she did. On the Sunday, I messaged and said that until they can behave like decent human beings, that they were taking a break away from them. My dad replied that it was my choice, but he didn't realize he raised me to be so precious. Now, my lovely brown nosing golden child of a sister is getting involved. She phoned me today with my parents' version of events, telling me that I was a nasty piece of work and should never speak to my parents that way. That I'm wrapping my child in cotton and wool and blah, blah, blah. I just told her to go fuck herself and hung up.
Good. Fucking good.
Oh man. I'm not asking if I'm in the wrong for standing up for my daughter. I'll always do that. But I did go pretty 0 to 100. I kicked them out straight away. I swore at them and in front of my daughter. I did raise my voice at the end when I said leave. I was and still am really angry. I don't think I've even accepted an apology from them at this point. This behavior isn't new. It's decades old, but this is the first time it affected my daughter. Did I go too far? React too much? Should I have been calmer? Talk it out? I don't know. Am I the asshole?
This story made my fucking blood boil.
I don't fucking go livid.
Oh shit. I'm heated.
For me, it was just so weird hearing this because I feel like I have parents that, if anything, baby my children too much.
Yeah.
Like, baby, especially my dad. My dad is like, dad babies the kids like so much. Like, if anything, I fight with him.
Just give him a lollipop. Who cares if it's 8 a.m.?
Yes, exactly. No, 100%. Literally. So, it's just so crazy to think that another oblivious case. Like, you really thought that by reacting this way that things were gonna be fine?
Can you imagine just like the child just like shrinking into her chair, just be like, I'm getting made fun of by the people I love the most, or like the closest to me, or whatever.
Absolutely.
Can you just I can get so my family will laugh, like I could see them laugh, right? But like in a happy laugh, like with not like it sounds like they heard the song and they just went like they just pointed at it.
No, 100%.
And that's so sad. She's like, it's really hard to use
like
two
a
hands.
Little 10-year-old.
Oh, that breaks my. I'm heated on this one.
I
don't know
what
why.
Instrument she was playing.
The piano.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I forgot about that.
Yeah, a piano. Ugh. There's no question here. You're not the asshole, OP. Your sister. Oh man, these these family stories in Reddit, like, there's always the parents take the asshole side, and it's so insane. Which also kind of puts out like, are you telling the whole story? Because why are they taking their side? But a lot of these stories are just like, my parents think I'm being an asshole and I should apologize. Go fuck yourself. If this is how it played out, they laughed at your daughter while she's doing her best, or like trying to show what she's learned. Go fuck yourself.
There's parents. No one. They're trying to teach her how it is in the real world. Will be no one that, it doesn't matter how mean they are, that is gonna go up to your face and laugh the way that they just did.
Well, like, no, yeah, there is. Okay, let's not be oblivious here. Of course, that
to their face, no. Yeah. On the internet all day, because people are trolls and can hide their face. But like, to your face, there will be nobody that's gonna go up to you. Mostly no, almost no, like never. Will they go up to be like, ha ha?
What? You definitely see the good in a lot of people, because that is a very common thing. People do that. Mm. But maybe not when you're a kid. That's not gonna happen. When you're by your parents, kind of crazy.
Squeeze me. Squeeze.
Look like a
finished
teddy
a
bear,
lot
girl.
quicker than we baby, those towels. Oh my
Here we go. Okay.
God.
All right. This is a bad fold.
This is a terrible.
No. Is this a bad fold?
That is...
Comment down below. Let me know. Is this a bad fold?
Such a terrible fold. Okay.
Okay, this one is a terrible fold.
No,
I'm not gonna
literally
lie.
like night and day. Look at this.
No one sees this fucking towels. I don't understand.
No.
Why does it have to be nice?
Because it's Orden. It's like
It's
order.
what?
It's order. It's order.
Well, you shouldn't have
What?
said yes to a bad boy like me who doesn't have order. I'm a bad boy.
Okay, you cut that out.
Grrr.
Cut that out. That's so weird.
I'm leaving it in.
Okay. Baby, does this look like a rag to you?
Yeah.
Really? Because you haven't seen it on my head?
Oh my god. I can't do anything right. I'm gonna post a fucking am I the asshole here. Am I the asshole for not folding towels correctly? My wife, 26, female. 26.
Not a wish.
Must be nice. Am I the asshole for calling my sister cruel for her tattoo idea? Sis is 28 and I'm a 26 male. My sis, N, has always had a strained relationship with our parents, especially my mom. I am clearly not privy to the reasons because things are fine with me and my parents. When N went to college, she met her creative writing professor as a freshman and they got close immediately. They would do a lot together and work closely on a few different writing projects. N never specifically said this, but it was obvious to anyone who saw them interact that she had a substitute mother-daughter relationship, which hurt my mom a lot to see. I always thought she'd grow out of it or that the professor would move on, but 10 years later, they were still very close. About a month ago, the professor died unexpectedly and it devastated N. She was really depressed over the holidays, which of course was all in front of my mom and was a difficult reminder that N loved the professor as a mother way more than she ever loved my mom as a mother. She still talks to my parents and stuff, and they don't fight or anything, but N is very distant and doesn't tell them anything about her life beyond the bare minimum. My mom tried to comfort N, but N was doing her distant thing and didn't want comfort. Something unfortunate that happened to N is that when she got the call that she died, she was brewing tea, and in shock of the news, she spilled boiling water on her arm, which burned her kind of badly on her wrist. I think the burn was like on the borderline of second and third degree.
Yes.
And definitely still looked pretty rough during the holidays. Anne said it was especially hard because in addition to the physical pain, every time she looks at it, she is reminded the moment she found out the professor died, which I totally get. I was on FaceTime with Anne and she said that she talked to her tattoo artist friend who said that the burn should be able to heal well enough to get a tattoo over it. Anne then excitedly told me about her tattoo idea, which is a type of flower that the professor gave her a bouquet of for her undergrad graduation. My mom was so embarrassed that day because she didn't get N flowers, but the professor did, and N was parading them around so happy and was a reminder of their connection. I guess N and the professor exchanged these flowers for very special occasions like birthday, etc. So now she wants to get a decent sized tattoo in a highly visible spot of something that will remind everyone of the professor. I told N that seemed really cruel to my mom, who already feels cast aside and like she's in exile from N. I wish she just put a full name. Saying N is weird. And that's without the constant permanent reminder. N kind of scoffed and said, I can't believe you think you have the right to tell me not to do this. Called me an ass and hung up. And is still not talking to me except for a very brief text saying congrats for a promotion I just got. My parents aren't commenting. My dad said I should have just kept quiet even though he agrees, and my mom made no comment but seemed grateful I stood up for her. I feel like I was just being protective of my mom, but am I the asshole?
I don't think so. I don't think he was being the asshole.
You don't think he's being an asshole? Okay.
I think he's just
protecting the mom.
Protecting the mom, giving his opinion, and like that's it.
There has to be something that he doesn't know about.
Yeah,
for them to be so distant. So doesn't this sound like the boy is a favorite and the girl is like the black sheep?
I mean,
kind of
that's
sounds like
literally
it.
what it is. Well, I wonder what happened in the
Yeah,
past.
I don't think we could point who or whatever, but maybe it's like, this sounds like a lot of favoritism, like they're always going to the boy and be like, hey, blah blah blah, here you go, here's your favorite, and then the girl's like, no, you don't get that, which is such a bad dynamic to have as a family. And then you just resent that as an adult, and the girl's like, I don't want to deal with you anymore, mom. I don't think he's an asshole. He's protecting his mom, which is what you should always do. I don't think she's an asshole either, though.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think that there's a person that's your mentor and that you've kept in contact with 10 years. Your mom feels cast aside. Maybe the mom is trying, seems like, from the story, to get, you know, some information out of her, try to maybe reconcile.
Create a relationship.
Yeah, create a relationship that maybe just for some reason died out. But maybe it's too late for the girl. I don't think. Definitely, why would you call out the tattoo? It's her body. She could get a tattoo if she wants to.
Yeah, no, I don't think either of them are being an asshole. I don't think he's being an asshole, and I don't think she is either.
So I'm gonna read this because that's exactly what we just said. What you just described is the golden child and scapegoat child. You being the golden child. Anne didn't get what she needed from her own mother and was incredibly fortunate that another stepped in and took that role. Take your blinders off and see. Ask your sister if she felt second best growing up, and be open and silent when and what she tells you, and to what she tells you. They say, yes, you're the asshole.
Really?
Yeah. 57,000 votes.
For yes?
No, it's not. It's like a like.
Oh.
So it's like a upvote, or you did downvote if you don't agree. You know what I mean? Type things. 57,000 upvotes.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Man, people are so sensitive.
Yeah, but maybe we're not like reading too deep into it. It just seems like
a lot of trauma.
Yeah, there's too much trauma and a lot of things that we don't know what happened. I would like to know what happened to.
Damn, I would have not. I don't think he's being an asshole at all.
I don't think he's being an asshole. He's just protecting his mom.
Mm-hmm. He's just being a brother.
As long as he said the way he said it, the way he said
the way he's writing it.
Yeah. I said the way he said. Yeah.
I'm here for you.
For what?
For your lack of.
Lack of what?
Nothing.
I said. Get off me. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for our second ever YouTube episode. We are done with laundry. Hope you are too. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.